Alright. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time cleaning up the red. So that's done. So that we have the clear definition here. Alright. For another red. This time we're gonna be base coating for the armor. This time I'm using burnt cadmium red, which is a nice dark red. It's got kind of a hint of almost a hint of violet to it. Like with most things, they are going to probably need two base coats. Or 2 layers to base coat. But we'll see. We will see. Gonna have to make sure this red looks distinctly different from the rest of the red. which is pretty normal considering the circumstances. It's good news. This isn't a whole heck of a lot of places that I have to worry about this color, so. Got this little piece right here. Well, he's got pieces on both his arms, and that's it. Some things I haven't decided yet is I don't know what the color of these straps around his waist are going to be. I don't know if I'm going to do actual leather or if I want to do something a little off. I'm pretty sure it's the only places that get it. Now what I need to do is just make sure everywhere's got a solid coat. I forgot about the maw here. I'll come back for that in a second. The Mephiston red. Not going to take it up any further than that. Just because I don't want it to outshadow the edging. To outshine the edging, I should say. Which works great for the situation, or for what we're doing though, so it's fine. By the way, if you do come to watch me, I do apologize if I take a lot of breaks. Just having problems and with my feet, and the only thing I can do is put them up whenever I can. The bright side, though, this is all going to look nice when it's done. I'm thinking we're going to have purple and flesh colors here at this hand. This tentacle hand here. Which works nicely for corn. I might even win, and I might even shade this with purple. Really, really lightly with purple, but with purple. Like, make a mix of royal purple and black, thin it with some medium, and come in and get a really, really light shading. That's what I'm thinking. Give it some of that depth in the recesses. Okay, let's not forget to do this. region here and here. Brighten up some places with this Mephiston red. Some peaks here. Jumping. Yeah, that works. Alrighty. Probably should work on the leather. Or the bone. Bone, not bone. Leather. There's actually quite a few ways to do bone. One way is that you can do it really hard edging or hard highlights. It makes it feel like it's like changed in stages and stuff. And it's a fine appearance, and it's a fine look. It's awesome. Another option is, oh, I got bone white in my red. Oh no. And that actually will help you get like some of that streaking effect that you might see sometimes. So that's not only am I doing 2 tones of bone, I'm doing 2 textures of bone. I'm going to do a smooth one for all the ones that are painted with the snakebite leather right now, or the leather brown, whatever it is, whatever actual color I have on it. And this part was supposed to be this color. Which means I'm going to have to shade a little bit more, because I'm going to have this part not the right color, technically. Should be fine, though. While we work on other areas, that will get fixed. Same with right here. That actually is really odd. What the heck? I'll figure it out in good time. Okay. Okay. Let's get the wash though down. Let's get the Agric Earth Shade down into one area that we missed. well, not just one area, a couple areas that we missed. We'll get that down on there. Get it shading. While we start working on picking out the rest of this. Okay. So I've added some bone white to the leather brown. Now we're going to start going around and hitting raised areas. It's only the first highlight. If you don't get all the definition you want, it's fine. Further highlights will get more definition and more contrast built into it, so do not panic over these first few highlights. And really, all the shading you did, that's just for the really, really deep recesses, so only areas you need to worry about that for. That was mostly for the eye sockets and along the edges of the flesh. And you didn't have to do the leather brown either for the skull, for the like human bone that's inside here. That was just an aesthetic choice because I wanted something with a little bit of a yellow tint to it. You could go for a more neutral brown with something like Vallejo game color Terra Earth. Can also do what I did for the more horn like bone. Have it be dark brown. And to be fair and completely honest with you, no one actually said bone has to be I know this cream white color, so that's just what we generally do because that's what we're used to doing. You can have it be any color you want, really. I mean, it's a little look a little weird, but it's your project. You can have it look however you want to look. Another thing to keep in mind when you're doing this. If you're seeing this and you think these highlights look a little bright on this, well, I'm putting them on, or even after they dry, you are not in any way required to do this sort of this much brightness to the highlight. You can do it as many layers and as many steps as you want. Just remember, every additional layer and step you add is going to add more time to the job. So just always remember that. Hello, Diablo Rosa. How are you doing today? You love me? Why do you love me? Just a second. I'll find out. Belgian waffles would be my answer there. I'm not painting my nails. This is not the point of the stream. But I appreciate requests. So, you know, thank you for that. Psycho Sis, you might wanna try that one again. Because it does not look like English is your first language, and I don't understand that question. For those of you who are coming in and just trolling streams, just to let you know, you're just trying. I don't care. I know you're just trying to have some fun. It's not gonna bother me, because I won't let it bother me. Plus, we discovered an interesting fact today. Apparently, I taste like Belgian waffles. And if you wish to continue to support my waffly goodness, you can go and click below, and you'll find links to either give me stream tips or go to my Patreon. And you can pledge on the Patreon there. Any level you want to support me and get benefits. So, for the flavor of Belgian waffles, go do that. And for those of you who are here seriously, I'm not actually being serious. Trying to have fun with the people that showed up here to have fun as well. Let's just all have fun. 'Cause that sounds like a plan. We are all gonna have fun. Also, another thing you can do, if you're worried about the transitions here, is you can go back and take the original base layer or base coat, and wherever you think there's too much of a hard edge, you can go in, take the original color and glaze in a little bit there. Try to even out the edging of it, if you so do desire. Like I might take some in there, and glaze it into there. Okay. There's a lot of bone left to do on here, to be completely honest. And it's going to take quite a while. So if you don't want to sit here through this, you don't have to. No one would blame you for leaving. Because one thing, we had an interesting conversation going, and you sat here through it, and it's a completely other thing when it's just me trying to fill dead air. With interesting conversation. I mean, we had an interesting conversation the other night, though it's not something I will save. Unfortunately, it was not the most. Well, let's put it this way. It was more or less a political conversation, and that's not something I'm saving. Everyone's allowed to have their viewpoints. I have mine. That's not what this channel's about. He's not right now. Suddenly became about that, though. That'd be an interesting twist. Twitch painting streamer and YouTubist suddenly becomes political channel. Could see the headlines now. Greatest political conversation since Where's the Beef? Okay, but in all seriousness, though, there's still a lot more to do. And this is just the first layer, and it's probably going to be put on in 2 coats. So, I probably have to finish this off stream. Which means we really got to bring up the question of, do you want me to do a little bit more of something else before I go? Because I have to start dinner in a little bit. Actually, you know what? I probably should just go start dinner. And call it quits right here. Okay. Well, some tips for you before I go. Enjoy what you do, no matter what you do, within reason. Because obviously there's always exceptions. I appreciate everyone who comes here and watches me on YouTube. I appreciate all of you. If you're watching me right now on YouTube, this is probably part 5 of the painting of this guy. When we continue him, he will have the first layer done on him. And then I will show you from that point on, either if I feel the need to go back and do some glazing with a leather brown, I'll go do that. If I feel the need to do other things, we'll see. I mean, we're gonna have a dark gold, maybe even like a bronze or brass or something. Probably gonna hit it with like hammered copper and build it up to more of a bronze. Hammered copper, mix some like parasite brown into it. Maybe even have it more of just a straight coppery color. for the corn metallic bits. We got bone to finish. We got horn to finish on this guy. We have the armor red and the armor gold to finish. We got these little tassels up front, which I don't know what we're going to do with those. I might just have them be red as well, just to go along with the aesthetic here. We got this little skull in here that's a different color from the rest of the skulls. It needs to have a little bit of a glow effect done to it. There's a tongue in there. We got some tentacly bits to do here. And we got all these leather bits. So that's what we're going to do next time, hopefully, and hopefully he'll be done sooner than later. If I can have him done tomorrow, that would be awesome. He looks pretty awesome. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate your patronage and your viewership. I have dinner to make. So everyone take care.